Okay, we are now joined in the interview room with Iowa State head coach T.J. Otzelberger. His two student athletes this afternoon are Taman Lipsey and Gabe Kalscheur. Coach, congratulations. We'll go to you first for an opening statement.
Yeah, really proud of our guys. Great team win. Awesome to see everybody get in the game and contribute. We've got tremendous respect for the Baylor program, for their players, their coaches, and everything that they accomplished. We knew how well we were going to have to play to get a win today, and proud of our guys. Felt like in the areas we talked about, points in the paint, rebounding, things that we really focused on, our guys did a great job, and especially when we got down, keeping that poise in the second half. So I apologize for my voice. Hopefully you have more questions for these guys.
Okay, Coach, thank you very much. Let's go to questions for our two student athletes, and we'll let come back for Coach in just a bit, okay? Questions now for Taman and Gabe. Okay, we have one on your left toward the back of the room, guys.
Andrew Harrington, Iowa State Daily. Taman, it was kind of your young player. You got your first experience kind of at the Big 12 tournament. Standout performance on both sides of the ball. What kind of went into that performance?
Just the preparation and the energy that our whole team had. It's not just one guy that really wins the game. It's everyone connected that puts into that. So just coming out with energy and trying to do whatever I can to help our team win and get an edge.
Next question will be on our left toward the middle.
Thank you. Gabe, Blair Kirkhoff with the Kansas City Star. Coach mentioned rebounding as a point of emphasis. Could you talk about the offensive rebounding, how important that was, and just how did you accomplish that today?
Yes, it's huge. That just gives us second chance points, and it helps us, those kick out threes that I always hit. And it's not just, obviously, I knock it down, but that comes from our bigs, that comes from Taman, just doing the dirty work, doing that second chance hustle points. So that's all to them. That's all credit to them. They do a great job with that. But the coaches just told us, just to out physical on the defensive rebounding and the offensive rebounding, and we did that.
Other questions for our student athletes? Okay, we have one on the TV riser in the back, and we'll have the microphone there in just a second.
Travis
All right, all the way back here. Parker Ream from Fox 44 in Waco. This one's for Coach. The Baylor guards.
We're going to come back for Coach.
Oh, sorry. I guess I can ask Gabe the same question. This one, the Baylor guards have been so good all year long, and it seemed like Jalen Bridges was the one to pop off today, and then you guys limited that guard play. What was so special about your defensive play today on that side of the ball?
Our coaches just did a great job, just telling us to take away their threes. We let Jalen Bridges, get off, and he was knocking down threes. A lot of them were open, but we kind of limited the other guards of going off. So that was just kind of what the scheme was for the defense, and we kind of executed on that and just made them take tough twos.
Here in the back, Kobe Gaines, WHO 13 News in Des Moines. Gabe, team's been pressuring you, having you throw the ball away all season. What's it like today to come out and have a hot performance?
It feels really good. This is credit to the team. Just getting into the paint. I couldn't do it without Taman and Jaron and the rest of the team. Just getting in the paint and taking pressure on the defense. Just finding ways and pulling behind and telling them and knowing that I'm right behind them. Trying to get just open shots where I can knock it down, even if it's contested. I've worked on those shots day in and day out, and I feel confident knocking them down.
Okay, let's move back up toward the left.
All right, Gabe or Taman, either one of you can answer this. But day in, day out, this league is such a dogfight in terms of the depth of all these teams. And you had a lot of games where you've dominated. There's been some games where it's obviously come up a little short. But, how does that prepare you to go into these sort of single elimination type tournaments? And, why do you think it paid off in having the big win you had today?
Yeah, I think it just shows that any night either team can win, no matter what the team is ranked or what the media is saying about the team. It's really just who wants to win it more that day in that game. So we knew to come in here with a lot of energy. It's win or go home, so we wanted to win. And I feel like when we lose those close games, it's because we don't play for the whole 40 minutes. But I feel like we did a great job maintaining our energy through the whole game.
One final question for our student athletes, and we'll go to the right side now.
Greg Eklund, this is our AP broadcast for you, Gabe. Taman used the expression a lot of energy, and it's been kind of a struggle down the stretch in the last few games for you guys. Was the last few days almost just like a recharge, or what went into being so prepared for today's game?
I think it was a recharge, just knowing that, it's March. I'm going to get a clean slate, and knowing that it's one game elimination. So, we wanted to bring it. Coach did a great job. Just knowing, telling everyone was going to get in. And, we have a great group of guys. Everyone wants to play for each other. We have great brotherhood, great camaraderie. So just knowing that everyone's going to, bust their balls out there, just get everything they got, it's just a great feeling.
Okay, Taman and Gabe, thank you for coming. Congratulations on the victory this afternoon. We'll excuse you to go back to the locker room. Remember, the Cyclones locker room is open for a little while longer. We will see you guys tomorrow. Questions now for Coach. And I think our first question will be here on the aisle, here on the left side.
Coach Todd Lebo, Sports Radio 810. Bridges got off to such a hot start. I'm not sure he even got a shot off maybe the last 10 minutes or so. What did you guys do to prevent him from getting the ball in his hands where he could shoot?
Yeah, he was tremendous. I mean, I remember he was 9 for 9, was he, at one point, and finished 10 for 11. We switched more. We were more conscious with our effort, getting a stick hand up early, trying to make him play inside the three. He got going even early in the second half in transition off an offensive rebound. So I think it also comes down to being more intentional, sprinting back, blocking out, and finishing plays. But he really had the hot hand. We just kept talking about in the huddle that we can't let him get any more clean looks. And we were fortunate that last 10 minutes or so we were able to do the job.
Other questions? Okay, toward the front, here on this left side.
Coach, I just want you to comment on the rebounding. Jaron Holmes getting his own offensive rebound on the free throw in the second half. It's kind of epitomized your hustle play, I thought, today. Could you speak to that and the importance of the offensive rebounding?
Yeah, we'd like for Jaron to make the free throws, but I guess that's a good alternative. Really heads-up play by him, tremendous effort and energy, and that was an impactful play. I mean, that gave us that extra cushion, and those are the type of plays that you need to make if you want to beat a great team that's very well coached and as much respect we have for Baylor. So we're fortunate to make just enough of those plays.
Let's go in the far back again on the TV riser.
Right back here, Coach. Parker Ream again, Fox 44 in Waco. When you look at Baylor, #1 team offensively in the Big 12, you guys have now beaten them 3 straight times. How confident does that make you feel about your team heading into March?
I mean, we're fortunate, like I said. I mean, we have so much respect for their program, and they've got great coaches, great players. They have a winning culture. And so for us, we knew how hard it was going to be. We're confident in our guys, the work they do every day. And, this time of the year, you want to be playing your best. And, we're going to need to keep playing our best. So fortunate, thankful to our guys for how they work every single day. And, a lot of humility knowing what it's going to take as we move forward, both here and beyond this year, how well we're going to have to play.
We will stay on the TV riser, this time on the extreme left.
Raina Garcia with Local 5 in Des Moines. Coach, yesterday you talked about, in terms of what you wanted to see from your guys, you really wanted them to kind of tap back in to those habits that have made you guys so successful this season and really just enjoy the moment. Do you feel like that was the difference maker today and why you guys were able to have the performance you did?
I do. You get to this time of the year and unity and togetherness, having a great locker room is very important. Want our guys to have fun, enjoy this. These are special times in their life, and we want to be in that moment. And really fortunate that all the guys on our team are stepping up and doing that, and that's why we've been putting them all in the game. Getting everybody in and be part of that excitement and have that, have fun and be together. So, credit to our players for really embracing that.
Now on Coach's left.
Hey, Coach, not every season is like this and that there's so much depth in this league, and I imagine it can be kind of demoralizing where every night you're going out and it's such a tough opponent, and you guys haven't really had an easy game in a long time now. But, does that get demoralizing when you're going through that heading into a tournament like this? Or in some ways, how do you flip out of that, a like not letting that get you down when you're going into these tournaments where like every win matters a little bit more?
Yeah, it's challenging because the league is so good. What we try to do is remind our guys throughout the season that you're playing in the best league in America. The other teams are really good. There's nights that you can play well and still lose. And it's how you handle adversity. It's just like life, how you bounce back, coming together in those tough times. And, we certainly had them. We had a challenge that we had lost 4 in a row. We've had some stretches where we've had those tough times. Our guys have been fortunate through their work, togetherness, to come out and come through those. But what a good league. And, you've just got to be so mentally tough because everybody had their challenges this year and everybody's going to have them. But it's out of respect for the coaches, players, teams that are so good that you just got to know that's part of it.
Closing questions now for Coach Otzelberger. We'll go toward the back here on this left side. Final question.
Hey there, Coach. Mick Schaefer, KSHB 41. I'm sure you heard that Bill Self will miss today's game in the hospital, and there's so many, a team you could play, so many stressors with the job, and late nights and all that stuff. I just wonder if that kind of news hits home for a fellow coach.
Yeah, Coach Self has always treated me very well. Really respect him and for respect their program. Certainly want to wish him the best. I texted him earlier today and just let him know we're keeping him in our thoughts and prayers. And I think for all of us, this takes a lot out of everybody. It just does every day, and there's a lot of time demands. And you hope that everybody's doing everything they can, and you wish everybody the best, but you also know it does take its toll. So we'll continue to keep Coach in our thoughts and prayers and hope that he's able to be healthy and return soon.
Okay, Coach, thank you so much.
Thank you.
We will see you tomorrow. Congratulations again.